Where's my chat? Is that the brand stuff right here?
Comments.
Oh, yeah. Here it is. Well, hello. See what we got going on here. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, we got 3 people watching now. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Just want to get on here and chat with you guys. Hi, Janae. Hello, how are you? How is everyone? Hello, Emily. Hi, hi, hi. Happy Sunday, everyone. I know it's going to be, it's probably nighttime for some of you guys or early evening, depending on where you are. But hello. Hi, Corey. Hey, Miss Emma. Hey, my hope. Hey, everybody. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in the room. I'm excited to see everyone. Or hear everyone. Talk to everyone. I can't hear. If you join my Patreon, you can see and talk to me, though. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Oh, hello, everyone. It's 13 of us watching, so let's get into it. Hope. Oh, it's 18 of you guys. Hello. I'm so glad to see everyone. Yeah, she said, make room. Everyone take a seat. Come on, because we're going to talk tonight. We're going to get into some stuff tonight. I'm really going to try to keep my promise and not be on here super long, super late. But hello, everyone. Cody will be joining soon. He's taking a mental break right now, so I didn't want to bother him. Yes, Emma, yes. Y'all hit the like button. Make sure you smash that like button. Let's get into it. Let's talk. Hello, Lydia. How are you? Emily, we getting ready to talk about some of everything. I'm doing well, Lydia. I'm doing well. So, yes, mental breaks are extremely important. And I try not to bother him because he works very hard. I can get selfish sometimes and want him to spend all his time with me, but he got to do what he got to do. Tell a friend to tell a friend, Dwayne. Hey. All right, it's 23 of us in here. Let's go ahead and get into it. So for those of you who watched my last video, whether it was my last live video, whether it was you guys were on the actual live or you watched the replay, you saw that I was not in the best headspace. And I would be lying and saying if I'm back to 100%, but I'm definitely in a better headspace because I actually, oh, thank you for the super chat, Corey. Yay, thank you. I'm definitely in a better place than I was last live video. So, I really, I've gotten to a place now where, well, actually, to be honest, there's a group of ladies who are on my Patreon, and I know you guys may hear me talking about that, and you're like, what is Patreon? Patreon is the subscriber membership that I have for my subscribers, where they get exclusive content. I think the content that the current Patreon members enjoy the most is the Zoom calls, and on the Zoom calls, they get to talk to Ms. Jenkins, and or they get to talk to me, which that's when we talk, we literally get to talk back and forth. On the lives, you guys get to comment, but on the Zoom calls, it's literally you're talking face to face with me. And so after the live video, That was on that Sunday, I believe. Was it that Sunday? Or that Monday? It was that Monday night. Tuesday night, I got on on Zoom call with my Patreon members. We call ourselves the Neckbone Crew, the Neckbone Gang. And we talked and we had a very in-depth conversation. I mean, tears were flowing. Everybody was just being open and honest and transparent, and we just really had a good talk. And some of the ladies on our Patreon are on here now, like Hope and Miss Emma, Miss Seta. She's actually a part of it as well. She didn't get a chance to join the Zoom, but these are people who are part of my Patreon, and we actually had a really good conversation. And in that conversation, some healing took place for me, because God was able to reveal some things in me that I didn't realize was still an issue. I didn't realize that I was still. Yes, ma'am, Janae. You can be a part of the Neckbone Crew. Y'all know vegans, y'all come up with some kind of way. Come in, baby. He can't open it because that thing's. Who is that? He can come. Y'all, my child trying to come in here. It's like he know every time I go live. Come on, Punky. You want to say hi? You want to go back in there with brother? Come on. Come on. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
So we're just going to do that. Okay. Say, how's everyone?
Is everyone?
You say it. Say it. They can't hear you.
Everyone's falling asleep.
Everyone's falling asleep. Okay. We got to call the animals.
Yeah.
Okay, good night. It's time for bed. Gigi, wait, Lane. My Lord. That was some sweet sugar. You didn't pull my earring off. Oh, my baby. You do? You want to come say hi? Okay, go.
Go, Carson.
Come on, Pooh.
Mommy.
This is my nephew, guys. This is my first baby. You want to say hi?
Hi.
It's my nephew. They're my sweet boy. You get ready to go to bed? No? What you about to do?
You're in the
Oh, thank you. Okay, boy. I love you.
Me too.
Right. I'll come talk to you in a few minutes. So, oh yeah, who was talking about coconuts? Yes, child. Y'all know Carson be talking now. He talking about animals, y'all. Coconuts, everything. But anyway, so I was saying on the Patreon, and Janae, yes, you don't have to be to like Neckbones to be a part of Neckbone Crew. You just gotta like me and Miss Jenkins, I guess, if you want to join. But yeah, so, and I'll put the information on here.
I'll do it.
You gonna do it?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
It's not in there for you. I'll do it.
Why is it not?
I'll do it. It's okay.
What are you laughing at right now?
It's not in there for you, baby.
But I'm saying, why are you laughing?
I wasn't smiling.
What are you smiling at?
I'm just.
Cody's being a weirdo, y'all.
I'm not being a weirdo, guys.
Yes, my nephew is a sweet pea. He's so cute. That was my first baby before I had my. He's older than my oldest. They're about 11 months apart. Anyway, so like I was saying, so there was some healing that took place for me on that particular Zoom call. And so I really took time last week to really just go within myself and figure out why I was feeling the way I was feeling. And I've come to terms with the fact that Miss Rhonda, I'm so tickled. But yeah, I am not in a place where I wasn't in a place where I was ready to accept what people were giving me. You know, you hear people say like you pick up what people put down. And I used to say stuff like that, but I don't think I really understood that. I'm in a place now where I have learned to release my expectations of people and just let people be people in my life, because people are fickle, people are imperfect. The only perfect thing in my life is God, is Jesus. And so I can't hold people to those expectations. I can't ask people to be something that they're not. Now, you got good people in this world that have great intentions, but my expectations of them should not be that of perfection, for them to meet my every need and to be what I want them to be every single time. And that's not to say that I'm a needy person or anything like that, but I found that my frustration came from being hurt from people not meeting my needs or meeting my expectations like I feel they should. Because in my mind, if I'm doing all these things for you as a friend and I'm being here for you, why can't you do the same for me? And the first issue with that is not everybody's built like me. I'm naturally a giver. I'm naturally a giver. I'm naturally a lover, a caretaker. That's just who I am. And my love language is acts of service. So, and quality time. So I'm going to call, I'm going to check on people. I'm going to want to talk and see how you're doing, because quality time is something I enjoy. Deep connections through conversation is something I enjoy, as well as acts of service. So if I see you're in need, I see you're hurting, you need something, I just naturally do. And so when I have expectations of my husband to be that, or my friends to be that, or my coworkers, I'm going to be disappointed in myself. Everybody's wired differently. Now, are there things that people should do as friends or in relationship? There are certain expectations you just have, you know what I'm saying? Like in general. And I'm not saying to remove those expectations or what it takes for someone to be your friend. I think everyone should have those expectations and those boundaries. If I know that I'm type of person, I need a friend that's going to want to talk and hang out at some point. That's what I feel like I need. I'm not going to shy away from that. But I'm also not going to hold you to a place that you can't meet and to set you up for failure every single time because I'm expecting you to be this or be like me. Everybody's not like me. So y'all saying some good stuff in here. Lord, I done snatched this earring off. This earring just want to be disrespectful today. That's what you want. You just want to be disrespectful. While I'm talking, how many guys got a chance to catch the premiere of my latest video, and or if not, did you get a chance to catch it? That video was about things parents say during back to school shopping, which is funny because I'm actually going to do a things teachers say as well, which I think that one's going to be even funnier because I can relate on both ends as a teacher and a parent. So that's funny. Babe, did you put it up there?
Not yet. Give me one more second.
But yeah, I'm so glad y'all are coming in. I do want to kind of comment on some of the things you were saying. So you guys were saying, yeah, that's true. That's so true. Yep. I've learned that. And actually in my life, Janae, there were people who I removed the expectations of, and people that I was close to, people I loved dearly, but I saw they just could not be the people I thought they were going to be in my life. And so when I removed those expectations, I don't harbor anything. I don't feel any type of way when they don't show up. I don't feel any type of way because I've removed those expectations. Hello, Miss Rhonda. Corey says, took me a long time to learn that. Very healing. Yes, it took me a while, and I'm glad that I learned it at the age I'm at now, because I definitely don't want to spend the rest of my life just being disappointed in people, because people are going to let you down, and that's normal. Even the best of the best are going to let you. Oh my God, that y'all just disrespected me in the middle of my conversation. Just rude. But yeah, it took me a very long time as well, Corey. But I'm glad I've learned it now, so that I don't have to continue going through life feeling like that.
Question. Why did my phone get a notification of the live, but not a notification of your video?
I don't know.
YouTube is disrespectful.
So Cynthia says, I had to learn to love people for who they are and not what I wanted them to be. That's true. And that's tough. That's tough, Cynthia. It's not as easy as people may think it is to learn how to love people for just who they are and not what I want them to be, you know? And if you find that that person, it's hard for you to be in relationship with that person because who they are conflicts with who you are, then you have to make a grown-up decision and say, hey, I love you, but I can't be in relationship with you. And I'm not talking about intimate romantic relationships either. I'm talking about all types of relationships. You know what I'm saying? Friendships, work relationships, whatever it is. Say, hey, you know, all love to you. We can talk, we can be cordial, but in a deep connection with you, I can't do that because, you know, me being in a relationship with you, there's a level of expectation or requirements that I need, and you cannot meet those. And that's where sometimes the water gets muddy for people because they feel like, well, I don't want to have expectations of people. No. You can have certain expectations. For example, if I know that I'm the type of person that needs to at least be able to talk to my friend, you know, communicate with them a few times a month, whether that's once a week or whatever. And I know that the person that I'm trying to connect with doesn't like talking at all. They don't like really having conversation. They just want to just kind of keep stuff bland. Well, that ain't the person for me. Somebody else may not mind that, but me personally, we got to talk. Hence why I have the Patreon now. We get on there and talk about stuff all the time. So, yeah, you can have expectations. I know one of my expectations, just blanket expectation, is to be able to spend time with you. If we go 2 and 3 months and we don't see each other, unless you're in a whole nother state or something. I have really close friends right now that aren't even in the same state as me. That makes sense. But if we're in the same area, we cool, and we go months without seeing each other, and it's just like nothing, not even a reason. It's just we don't. That's because my love language is quality time. If I don't get to see you or spend time with you, and I see that you're the type of person you don't necessarily like hanging out, you don't really want to, then we probably won't really click that much because I'm going to be wanting to hang out and you're not going to want to. So, but then for me, I don't necessarily click well with people that are always wanting to be out and about. And I like to be at the house. Like, let's just sit down at the house and talk. I ain't trying to be out in the clubs and, you know, out going here and doing all that. The most you might get from me is we might go shopping a little bit. But that's about it. I'm not going to just be out and about. You know, so everybody has their different things, you know. So, and somebody else's expectation may be to have a girlfriend that wants to go out and, you know, get a drink or, you know, go to the comedy club or do this. That ain't me. So we're probably not going to click in that way. I hope I'm making sense. But I'm going through these comments.
I put the tick on the bottom.
Oh, you did? Yeah, so Cody, scrolling across the screen right now is the Patreon. I'm doing more of a campaign now to promote more people on the Patreon, because after the last Zoom call I had, which was on Tuesday, I realized that God was really using Patreon to minister and to help not just me, but not just the people on Patreon, but me. Like if you were in the last Zoom call, please comment and just comment on how that conversation helped you. We had an amazing conversation. Miss Emma, Miss Latrania, Hope, Miss Rhonda. Like, we had a really, really, really good talk. And I can't express how much the conversation really helped me get through my week. And I just feel like there are other people who don't know about, because I don't really talk. I talk about Patreon when I come on live, but I don't really talk about it. But I would love for you all to join on and be a part of it. I have so much more to pour into this YouTube membership, and I want you guys to be a part of it. So it's scrolling across the bottom. It's very simple. Patreon.com/the Mompreneur Plug. You join Patreon. It's $12 a month. You get at least 2 Zoom calls a month. Sometimes I do more. You get exclusive content. I give you guys heads up on when I'm dropping new videos. I record myself behind the scenes while I'm filming. You get that. You get to talk to Miss Jenkins. You get to talk to myself. And yeah. So
we might have a surprise that I will not leak, because it's not official yet, but we might have a surprise.
We got some surprises, and it'll be exclusive content that's only on Patreon. Yes, I hope you like it, Wynette. Thank you. Hope says she never knew how to word that. I removed expectations from family and friends. Yep, that's what you got to do. Janae says, but God won't ever let us down. Ever. What an amazing God we serve. Exactly. Oh, y'all didn't get the notification for the video? I don't know. I don't know.
YouTube be on some other
Miss Rhonda
stuff.
is always trying to get me to go to sleep. I know, Miss Rhonda. I actually was well rested today. People's behavior is not about me, but I can teach people how to treat me and not reinforce bad behavior. Yep. Exactly, Corey. That's so true. So true. And that's good what you said. I used to think that people's behavior was about me, that I was doing something wrong, and so thus they treated me that way. That was their choice. And now I have to set boundaries and say, hey, this is unacceptable. This is what this is what I require. And if you can't meet that, then maybe we can't connect on that level. Let's see. Amber says, I used to think people were connected to me, were capable of the same as me when it came to respect or other issues. But nope, folks have inner battles, agendas, jealousy, and spiritual issues, etc. Yep. Very much so. What you smiling at?
Miss Rhonda said my name wrong, like she always does.
Oh, she did.
Hey, guys.
So Hope is a part of the Patreon, the Neckbone Gang, and she says, the last Zoom call, I feel like it broke some chains. Wow. And it gave me the push I need to really get into my word and sit at his feet in word and prayer. Exactly. That was good. When we talked about that, I was done for the night. I was like, Lord. Yeah, it was good.
So what Rhonda said. So I got the notification on Patreon, but not
YouTube. See, and that's the benefit of Patreon. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but people are getting my notifications for my videos like hours, sometimes days later. And so on Patreon, I'll let you guys know ahead of time.
I say this. I think if you guys are looking for the notification on your phone, I think there's something wrong with that. Because if I log into YouTube and go to my notifications on YouTube, the notification will be there, but I won't get the push notification on my phone. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But like I just told her, I got the push notification on my phone for the live, but I still haven't got a push notification on my phone for the video we premiered 2.5 hours ago. So there's that.
Crazy. Yeah, and then Corey says, and mental illness goes with people too. That's true.
Yep.
It's so true. It's so true. And you never know what somebody's battling. Sometimes people don't even know that they're battling. So I didn't know I was dealing with anxiety until a counselor brought it up. I started going because I was dealing with postpartum depression, and she was like, you're dealing with depression and anxiety. And I'm like,
interesting.
Okay, well, and I realized once she identified anxiety, how much anxiety had a death grip on me prior to me even knowing that's what it was. I just knew something was wrong.
Janae says she has no issues with notifications. Well, you are.
That's good.
Yes.
That's good. It's a few people that get them right on, but a lot of people, for some reason, I don't know what it is. Hope says, thanks, lady, for pouring love and kindness in the Zoom. Yes, that last Zoom call was everything. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thank you, Emily.
What did Rhonda say?
I got YouTube notification for a different poster earlier today. Hers always come right before the video drops. Okay.
That's good.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Hi, Layla. That's true. Giving grace to people does not mean enabling them to their detriment. That's
just
good.
like forgiveness doesn't mean putting the person back in that spot that they had in your life.
Yep, that's so true. So I said all that to say, I really took time last week to just, because Cody will tell you I was in a very bad headspace. For me to get on live and just open up about that, but I had a lot of people reach out to me. I had subscribers reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook. I had subscribers reach out in the comment section. Then I had friends and family who I did not expect to watch the video and then text me and say, hey, what's going on? Like, hey, I love you. And God was just reminding me that, hey, these people do love you and they do care about you. It's just in this time and everything that we've gone through in the past 2 years and what's continuing to happen in our nation, people are all over the place.
Yep.
And people are not settled physically or in their spirits. And right now, people just trying to pick up the pieces. And so a lot of last things on a lot of people's mind is to call and check on someone because they're trying to check on themselves. So the Lord had to remind me, and even the ones that didn't reach out, the Lord even had to remind me. So even the people that didn't comment, that doesn't mean they don't care, they don't love me.
Right.
Maybe they just didn't have words to say. So it's woo. All I can say is I'm blessed to have the people on the Netbone Gang. If you're just joining, I'm talking about the benefits of joining the Patreon. So, and we just gonna talk on here. Okay, thank you, Dwayne. Emma says there's no coincidence. God has everything orchestrated to happen just the way it did, including the Zoom call. Yep. And Hope says, right, we're all pressing our way to figure out just how to survive in this crazy world. Yes. Yep. Well, thank you, remote control. Yes. That's true, Ms. Rhonda. Some people don't comment. Some people just pray. They see what you're going through and they pray. And I have to be honest, I've done that with people. I've seen somebody post something about what they're going through, and instead of commenting, I just pray for them. And so, well, hello, Sean. Corey says, we're lucky to have you. Thank you so much. Corey, I'm lucky to have you. I'm blessed to have you in my life. Corey is one of my Amazon live followers, and she's made her way over here. She's been such a blessing to my family. And we actually got to meet up with her when we went out of town recently. So that was dope. The Holy Ghost hookup on Zoom. Exactly. So guys, while I have you on here, I want you guys, let's talk. I want you guys to hop on here, ask some questions. Let's get into some topics, and then we'll hop off for the night. So we got some new comments under here. That's so true. The power of prayer is true. Lisa, yes. We would love to have you join the Neckbone Gang. If you would type in patreon.com, is scrolling right across the bottom of the screen, / the mompreneur plug. You can join right there. Click on it and join it. Patreon.com. And also make sure, if you can, download the Patreon app so you can get notifications. Otherwise, the only notifications you'll get will be in your in your email. So, Lisa, I would love to have you join. Those of you who are in the Neckbone Gang, go ahead and drop in the comments. Tell Lisa welcome. Tell her we'd love to have her. I agree, Dwayne. I agree. So, yeah, go ahead and drop your questions in the chat. Babe, you can put that back up on the screen for me. Thank you.
Okay.
Lisa, Cody put it in the comment section if you want to join. The app is on Play Store. It should be.
Yeah.
Yep, it should be on there because we do have some other Android users who have the app. I'm not trying to be shady. We joke on our Patreon about, we have some Android and some iPhone users, and we joke about it all the time. So, yeah, guys. So drop your questions in the chat. Let's go ahead and talk about some stuff. Android is king. Oh, wow. Some of my Patreon members are messaging me right now. Got me cracking up. Hello, Miss Connie. That's Beyond Measure. Beyond Measure is also a part of our Patreon.
It's pinned in the chat now.
All right. So the link is pinned in the chat. So if you would like to join, Janae and Miss Lisa, y'all go ahead and join the family. Can I tell you a funny story? I don't even know what funny story to tell you.
Life is funny. So.
Life is hilarious. Trying to think of something funny recently that may have happened. A funny story. I'll tell you this. If you actually go back and watch the video where Miss Jenkins, the hot granny summer video where the young man tries to come try to get at Miss Jenkins, trying to holler at Miss Jenkins. If you watch the video, so a lot of times I barely record outside of my apartment complex, just because I don't like being outside for real. It's hot and bugs be flying around, and I don't like bugs. But I actually like outside. Like, I like the idea of being outside, but then when I get out there and then bees and stuff and wasps be flying, I'm just like, let's just go back inside. I don't have time. But it was actually funny because I was out there. Y'all had them black stockings on. I was hot, had that hot wig on. And I think underneath the wig, I want to say I might have had like braids or something, so it was really, really hot. And okay, I see some questions coming in. And so the funny part about that is, if you go back and watch that video, the hot granny summer video, you will see that there was a lady who walked out of her apartment complex while I was filming. And the funny thing is, I didn't even see it until after we recorded the video. She saw me fussing in that wig and that dress and them stockings. And I think she thought like somebody was really like upset. And she like looked and turned around and walked right back in her building. It was so funny. And all I could do was laugh, because I was like, I mean, you never know what you're going to get. I've recorded a couple of things outside, and there have been neighbors walking by looking at me like, what's wrong with this lady? It's funny. I know people always say, what do people think when they're doing it? When I recorded at the pool, there were actually people at the pool, but I did not get their permission. I didn't even bother to ask, because it wasn't about other people. Sometimes people will be willing to be in your videos, but I didn't ask. And so I told them we were filming. And so one family came after I had already told the families that were already there. So they didn't know what I was doing, but they were like intrigued. And afterwards, I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm filming. And she's like, oh no, we love that. And she was like, you have a YouTube channel? I was like, yes, you. And I was telling her about it. It was just so funny. So that's my funny story. Okay, let's get into this.
Dwayne asked a really good question.
Okay, Dwayne said, of course you want to address that. Dwayne says, will we see more Cody in your videos? Actually, yes, we have a couple of videos planned, some of which my Neckbone Gang crew, I always ask them for their opinion on what I should post next. And so there's a couple of videos that I have in backlog that I need to record. And so Cody will be in a few of those. So yes. So Corey says, I can intellectually comprehend all this, but still find myself getting in a bubble too much and not reaching out. Human nature, biggest fear is rejection. And it's so real. Yep. Some people don't reach out to you because of rejection, fear that you're not going to accept whatever it is that they have to say. That's so true. Heart to Focus is watching from England. Well, hello from England.
International.
I love it. She said that was downright hilarious. She put that young man in his place and chased him down over a beatdown. Yes, she went after him with that red shoe. I agree, Miss Rhonda. We do miss you, Miss Connie. Hope to see you on the Zoom call soon. Listen, it was hard, okay? It was hard. It was so hot. And I was just like, can we hurry? And then bees, it was a wasp flying. If you go back and watch the video, you'll notice Miss Jenkins' eyes kind of shift for a second because it was flying. I was like, Lord, that thing come towards me. They finna catch. Well, Cody could edit it out, but it probably would have been funny to keep in the video. For those of you that don't know, I am very afraid of wasps in particular. I'm afraid of bees as well. Not like the big bumblebees, but the little, like the regular bees that sting for real. I'm scared of those too. I have come a long way. I used to like freak out and wouldn't even go outside. Now I'm better, but I still, if it comes too close to me, we're gonna have some issues. So I used to couldn't even be in the same area as one, but it could be like over there and I'm fine as long as they don't come. So I'm getting better. Dwayne says, the last video with Miss Jenkins was hilarious. My favorite part was when she took her shoe off. Yes, that was probably my favorite part too. Oh Lord, the androids. I'm tickled. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Did you get a chance to join yet? I haven't seen a notification. So once you join, we'll make sure we make a big deal about it, Miss Lisa. Yes, I understand. That lovely dancer says she will join soon. Just got some stuff to prioritize. Completely understand. What's going on with the school? Great question. Great question. So, updates for the school. For those of you who may or may not know, I do have a small business, Center Stage Education and Consulting. It's listed in under all my videos where you can donate if you want to. But Center Stage Education and Consulting is my personal business that I run outside of doing YouTube and other things. And basically, long story short, we do all things education. One of the programs that we run is a homeschool operation. And so the homeschool operation, for those of you who have caught up on some of my life updates, we had a lot of big transitions, very emotional transitions happen lately. And for the month of July, our summer camp enrollment dropped significantly because a lot of our parents just want to take their kids vacationing, and so they didn't see the need to keep them in camp, which I understand. But that really took us to a place financially that it was tough. And now we are in the process of trying to get our enrollment up so that we can make sure we can cover all expenses for the school year. So we are currently accepting donations for the school year for supplies and to help pay our staff. And so, yeah, that's what we have going on right now. Cody can put across the screen where you can go donate for Center Stage if you'd like to. That's completely up to you. Obviously, don't feel obligated, but if you would like to donate to Center Stage Education and Consulting, all the money goes towards scholarships for students, supplies, and those scholarships are applied to students who want to enroll but can't afford the full tuition, which ultimately helps pay staffing and get supplies and whatever else that we need. So we are still waiting to hear back about our 501c3 being approved. We've been waiting on that for about 6 months. COVID really put them on the back, back up. And so they're getting closer and closer to reviewing applications from the date we submitted. So hopefully when that gets submitted, we can start applying for some grants because of the type of program we're doing. There's lots of funds out there for this type of programming. So hopefully that will help a lot. Thank you for asking that question. I appreciate that. Lynn says, hi, hello. God bless you as well. I ain't even going to put Ms. Rhonda Android comment up here because she, we ain't even do that. What?
They're on December 22nd.
Oh. So that means ours should be approved soon.
Yes, they're looking at it.
Well, hopefully. Okay. Love you back. Thank you so much. No, I do not like flies in my house at all, Ms. Rhonda. You are correct. Flies, woo. Oh, you don't even get me started on any type of rodent. Y'all, okay, speaking of a funny story, the last day of camp, so we had summer camp and our campers are spoiled. We spoiled those kids in summer. They got to do some of everything. We had a good time with them. And so the last day of summer camp, we had this big day planned. We did all this stuff. And my son Carson scratched a scab on his Oh, thank you, Corey. Joined the Patreon. Yay, Corey. Woo, woo. Neckbone Gang, please welcome Corey. She's in the comments. Welcome her, Neckbone Gang, to the Neckbone Gang. Whoop, whoop. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so my son Carson had scratched a scab because when we went to visit our great-grandparents, well, their great-grandparents, our grandparents, they got bit up really bad by the mosquitoes. And so Carson was scratching it and one of them began to bleed. And one of my campers was like, Miss Tam, Carson's bleeding. So I took Carson, I'm cleaning him up, and he goes, Mommy. And I'm like, what? And I looked, y'all, it was a giant cockroach crawling up the wall, just crawling up the wall. I was like, oh, So of course I scream. He screams, and Carson's not even scared of bugs, but he was just being dramatic. And so all of us scream. The kids are screaming and like, oh my God, it's a roach. Ah! And I'm just like, oh my God. So I'm trying to be brave, but I'm terrified. And so one of my camp counselors, she called her little sister and was like, girl, come kill this roach. So we had roach spray. And so I was like, it crawled up onto the ceiling and was crawling across the ceiling. I was like, spray it real quick. And when it fall, we can hit it. Well, when she sprayed it, it fell and dropped inside of like one of our tubs up on top of our cabinets. And I was like, so we like, okay, well, where is it? We'll see if it's going to come down. I was like, well, lift it up so we can kill it. That roach, I kid you not, that roach hopped out of the container and then started crawling down the cabinet and went inside the cabinet door. Don't you know I was about to faint right there? I was like, I know this roach. I know this roach did not disrespect me like this. I'm going to fight this roach. I'm going to fight this roach. Y'all, that roach was so big. He had to be about this long and he was about this long and about that wide. Okay, so about that long, from about here to here. I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. So I with the roach, we couldn't find the roach. He had crawled inside, and so we was trying to open the door. He ended up crawling out and going onto the ground and crawling behind on plugs and stuff. So I got a broom and I was like, I tried to hit him, but the rolling chair was in the way. And so I was like, pow. And so he took off. He like kind of jumped real quick because he already was kind of slow because that spray was getting to the system. And he went behind this big wall that we have. And so I was like, well, he going to end up dying behind there. Not even 5 minutes later, one of my older campers came in. He's a young guy. And the roach just came crawling across. He was like, ah, he just walked up on it and just stepped on it like nothing. I'm like, oh, so we just, okay, stepped on the roach and we got rid of it. But y'all, that roach was ginormous. And not to mention there was another one, but the other roach that we saw was even bigger than that one. That roach was about the size of my two fingers together. I kid you not. That roach was huge. It was about that thick. About that long. I ain't never seen her. I said, this roach been eating good. Okay, so we got another question. Where are you from? I am from Georgia. Do I have a country accent? I don't hear it, but I know that I am country, but I don't necessarily hear it. I notice how much I'm not as country when I go visit my husband's grandparents, my grandparents as well. In Tennessee, they are very country. Tennessee got their own language. They really do talk like this. Do you want some more of this? Yes, that's going to be real nice. That's how they talk in Tennessee. Kid you not. Hello, how are you? Very country. Hello, mommy. What are my 3 favorite colors? Good question. My favorite hush babe. My favorite color is leopard print. People tell me it's not a color. It is in my world. Look at this. Oh wait, no, this ain't the shirt. I thought this was. I'm sorry. I thought this. I do have another shirt that has leopard print on the bottom, but leopard print, almost leopard print everything. Leopard print. I really do like mint green, turquoise colors, jade kind of colors. And honestly, that's about it. I do like rose gold, but I'm not even really into that as much as I used to be. But leopard print has stuck with me for a while. So yeah. Okay, Lisa, that's fine. Oh, my mama already commented on my leopard print. She already know. Okay, Lord, I lost my spot. Okay, y'all done commented a lot. Okay, wait a minute. The pictures of you and a coworker friend were cute and funny. The pictures of you and oh, thank you. Yes. So that's my co-director, Anna. She's actually like a sister to me. We're really that's my heart. And yes, it was her birthday today, so I had to post about that.
I'm waiting on you to get to Rhonda's comment because I have something to say.
Did you get the building issues resolved as far as leasing? I believe it was issue. Yes, we were able to get into. We're actually in our church youth area. Our pastor has allowed us to rent that area out, and so we're using that, and it's been a blessing so far. So, yeah, it's just been a blessing for us to even have that space, the amount of space, and just be able to do what we need to do. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that so much. Hello, hello, hello. Where are the iPhone folks backing you up? Is that what you want to talk about?
No.
Oh, who knows?
She made another.
What's understood doesn't need to be explained. Ms.
She
Rhonda
made another comment about leopard print being a color.
Oh, she did. What about the video where you're in Foot Locker or Nike store complaining about how high the shoes are? B-roll of you and your son trying to give you 200. That That would be hilarious.
That
Now I
would
can
be
see
fun.
myself fussing about that for real. I don't buy them shoes now. When CJ had Jordans and stuff, it was because people blessed him with them. Not
Facts.
because I bought them. I feel like at 2 years old, what you gonna do with a pair of $200 shoes? I just don't understand.
Mm.
I feel like at 7-year-old, sevens, what are you about to do besides scuff them up? And then I'm gonna be irritated when you come home because I paid $200 for them. Absolutely not. Okay, if Payless was still here, I'd be shopping there. Now I do believe in getting a good pair of Nikes, but I'm gonna go to Academy Sports and I'm gonna get some on sale. I'm gonna go to the outlet and get some on sale. I'm not gonna pay no $300 for no shoe. Yes, honey, that would be hilarious. All right, cool. You can catch all the flies because I get sick of them. Welcome, Corey. Welcome. Hey. Welcome, Corey. Welcome, Corey. Corey just joined. So I'm going to show all the love. Welcome, Corey. Y'all going to love Corey. She's really sweet. Corey, you got to get used to hearing people call Cody Corey because it's an inside joke that's been going on forever. But terrible. Corey spells her name's different. Miss Cosetta said, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wow, from the Philippines. Yay. Thank you for joining us. Oh, yes. Yes. The bugs in Georgia are disrespectful. Do you understand? But then I heard up there where you are, Miss Emma, the rodents are disrespectful. They about size of dogs up there. Rats look like house cats.
Chihuahuas.
That's a problem. That's a problem. So Miss Emma says, welcome, Corey. All right. So, oh my God. Yes. The flying ones. That was a flying one too, but thank God he hopped. I don't know if I'd rather them hop or fly.
Funny story though. So Tam just mentioned about, she said if it's on the ceiling and you spray it, it'll fall. We had one that was in our bathroom.
Oh God.
And Tam sent me in there.
I was literally sitting on the toilet, and looked up. Not like that, y'all. I was just peeing. But I looked up and I was like, I jumped. I was like, babe.
But I sprayed it and it flew at me and then fell on the ground.
Disrespectful.
So yeah, I was scared for a second, if I'm honest. But then as soon as he or she fell, I killed him. So there's that. No, Miss Rhonda said, is it down here? Or did you pass those? I think you did.
Don't get me off track.
I'm not.
What did Miss Rhonda say?
I'm trying to find it.
I don't see it.
I'm not. I just saw, she said leopard is not a color. Just because you keep saying it doesn't make it true. And I was going to say, well, Rhonda, you saying Android is king doesn't make it true. Because it's not. So I just want to throw that out there.
Really?
Yeah. That's all I wanted. I'll be back.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, flying cockroaches are disrespectful. Yeah, I can't deal. Oh, tree roaches. Yes, they're disgusting, Corey. You said that Curtis wanted to do it, no weapon for to get some shit. Then it was over. Yep.
Then
because it was
over.
He was smashed. Yeah, I was done with that roach. Yes, my family is from South Carolina, so I understand, honey. Oh yeah, floral prints. I love floral prints too. This is floral print at the bottom of my shirt. Miss Rhonda, you just gonna keep hating on me in my favorite color. Listen, cicadas. Did y'all hear about those cicadas that were resurfacing this year, and how they would? Oh. If I see or hear a cicada, I'm like freaking out because the sound of them is intimidating. Okay, Dwayne. I love purple and army green, like olive. Yeah, those are pretty colors too. I used to love purple. Listen, that roach, and I had to try to be be the leader, but the kids end up saving me from the roach. Sad, ain't it? Floral, leopard, and lavender, yellow and turquoise. Yes, yellow is pretty too.
Looks pretty on you.
What was your childhood like growing up? That's a great question. I would say my childhood growing up was pretty simple. I had my mom, I had my dad, and my older brother. I grew up in a really good family. I had great parents who um, took care of me the best they could, and instilled a lot of principles in me that I still live by today. The challenges that came about that I had in my childhood wasn't from my family, it was from me personally dealing with insecurities and stuff, and ooh, dealing with friendships. I struggled a lot in relationships as a child into my teenage years. I struggled, and my mom tried so hard to guide me through it, but I was so caught up on being friends with certain people, and really saw a world of pain that I didn't have to see if I would listen to my mom and my dad. So I, but I mean, my childhood was great. I had great parents. I had my families, my aunts, my first cousins, and I just, I don't have any complaints about my childhood at all. So I feel blessed in that area. Thank you, Cosetta. Yes. Remind me what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. What I want to make sure I know. Yeah, y'all do add more syllables. Hello, I am doing well. How are you? Okay, lost my spot. All the comments. Okay. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, so my mom, y'all, this is my mom. My mom is terrified of frogs. Now, I used to be terrified of frogs because I grew up watching her be scared of them. But once I moved to where I live, the frogs, they be like in front of your doorstep. So I had to learn how to just get over my fear of frogs. And I learned very quickly that they're trying to hop away from you. They're not trying to hop towards you. So, but if you pour salt in front of your doorway or salt anywhere in your area, they won't come around because apparently the salt like draws out their skin. So my mom always be having salt pouring it in front of my door when she come visit. It's so funny. Hello. Emma says, yes, in New York and up North Jersey, they are. I'm far away from them. Well, that's good to hear. Now that's hilarious. Oh, really? Are you where are you from, Florida? Are you traveling somewhere, Miss Seta? It said Cody don't be hating on androids. He forever gonna hate on androids, y'all. She's talking about touche. Ooh, them palmetto bugs, water bugs. Disrespectful. Honestly, I can at this point I can't even tell the difference between the two. They just big and ugly, and I don't want them near me. I'm done. Not Yeezys. Those shoes, yes. Them shoes are expensive, Miss Corey. They do look like spaceships. Well, hello, Jarrell says, hey, I love your videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, yes, it does. Um, yes, la cucaracha, la cucaracha. Yes, it's about roach. Cucaracha means roach in Spanish. Hello, Evelyn. How are you? They stink. Cicadas stink. I have not smelt them before. I guess I ain't never allowed them to be that close to me. Do I like to eat frog legs? I do not. I've never had them. Not even interested in trying them. Are they? Do they? Are they delicious? I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for the salt tip. I'm terrified of frogs. Listen, put that salt down. They'll go on the way. Well, hello, Christina. Thank you for tuning in. I'm an online teacher and I make gardening and cooking videos. I love your impressions. Thank you, Evelyn. I need to check out your channel, babe. Write this down. What's the name? If your channel name Evelyn Joy, I will check that out. Says, are you doing a collab with other YouTubers? That is the plan. I've already done a few collabs with some other YouTubers on my channel. What's Tashawn's Boundless Life with T. I've done a video with him, and then I've also done a collab with Tiffany Burt Harrison, which is a good friend of mine. And I have some more coming up hopefully soon with some people. So hopefully that'll be something I'll be able to share with you guys soon. So yeah. Random question. What kinds of foods did you eat as a pescatarian? When I was fully pescatarian, because I still try to follow that to a certain degree. Oh, somebody calling. Hey, I'm live right now on YouTube. Can you hear me? No, I'm in Augusta and I'm live on YouTube right now. Everything okay? Yes. Oh Lord. Where is it at? Who is there with you? I hear you laughing. Somebody's laughing. Wait, who is that talking? Somebody like. Anyway, my friend just called me and said there's a frog in her house. How ironic. And she was calling to get Cody to come get it, but we're not there. So the type of foods that I ate as a pescatarian. Well, when I first started, I ate shrimp a lot, salmon. But I recently found out about 6 months ago that I'm allergic to shrimp. And so I can't have shrimp. Which I was wondering if I was, because I know that shrimp, they equate shrimp to kind of like cockroaches of the sea. And I'm allergic to cockroaches. Just food, not food for thought. That's just an interesting fact about me. And so I was like, I'm wondering if I'm allergic to shrimp, because I know sometimes I have reactions to it, but not like ones that are like life-threatening. And I love shrimp so much. Sure enough, I'm allergic to shrimp. Just shrimp, nothing else. So now, whenever I do kind of go back and forth between pescatarian diet, I eat a lot of salmon. And just like vegetarian dishes, honestly. I hope that answered your question. Thank you so much, Corey. Okay. Oh, you live in Alaska. Oh, wow. Well, y'all be safe and have fun. Okay, Evelyn, I will check your channel out. Yes, I actually have a couple of other YouTubers who've reached out for an interview. So if you could email me, Cody can put the email down at the bottom. You can email me or put the email in the chat because I wanted to leave the donation thing up if people would like to donate. Yeah, that is La Cucaracha. That is an Ant-Man's van. That's funny. Okay, you guys. So when it comes to collabs, just being completely honest, I usually have people reach out to me via email, and then the collab has to make sense for what I do on my channel. So like for instance, if you are someone that talks about video gaming, it doesn't make sense for my channel. So I also have like certain ways that I do with timing on certain things. So because I do have a few people that I'm supposed to be collabing with coming up, but yeah, just send an email and we can talk about it for sure. Oh yeah, dragonflies are disrespectful. Okay. That's funny. I did not know that, Evelyn. Yes. Oh wow. Okay. Same thing. I was so heartbroken because I love me some good shrimp, and I cook shrimp real. I can cook some good shrimp and grits. Mm-hmm. Yes, salmon is delicious. I love salmon. Um, what were my phobias growing up? Growing up, of I was scared of bees and wasps. Not as bad as I am now. Definitely scared of frogs. Still scared of anything, any type, most amphibians, frogs, reptiles, snakes, lizards, those things. I can tolerate frogs and lizards. Snakes, absolutely not. Um, so yeah. Hello, Layla or Lala. I'm from Augusta, so I'm visiting family. Yeah, born and raised Augusta, Georgia. Good night, Latrania. We'll see you next time. What is the most exotic thing you've ever ate? I had fried goat placenta. Um, what is the most exotic thing I've ever ate? I don't know. I've had some things in my day, but exotic. I mean, I've had alligator. I've tried sea moss. I'll just say that. Uh, I've had duck. I've had deer. Oh, y'all, my braid was going across my skin. I thought it was a bug. We talking about these bugs and stuff. I've had squid. I've had what's oysters. I mean, I know this is not. What happened?
Keep on.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I see what she's saying. Okay. Um. Yes, I can't do frogs. My mom is terrified of frogs and lizards. I think she's more afraid of lizards than she is frogs. Or do you think they're equal? Snakes are the devil. I don't play around.
Absolutely.
Same. I can understand many of those phobias. Spiders, yeah, I don't like spiders either. I don't like bugs. Period. I can tolerate a ladybug. Caterpillars, it's fine. I don't even dragonflies don't even bother me. Hello, Sharon. Good night. Good night. Oh, you pick them up? I can't do it. I cannot do it. Would I ever go camping? The answer is no. Not happening. Not unless we're in like a little camper and like everything's inside, like the bathroom and the air and all the air conditioning and the refrigerator and the toilet. Otherwise, absolutely not. Mom said her fear of both are equal. You ate Bambi? Miss Rhonda said you ate Bambi?
Nah, Bambi's little cousin, though.
Hush. Deer is actually really good.
Yeah,
it's probably a very lean meat because deer are herbivores. But I stopped eating pretty much all meat except for chicken and fish for a while. I just recently started eating a little bit of beef. I felt like my body was craving it because my iron was low. But I haven't had beef in a while. And that's very rare that I would eat beef. And when I got really, really stressed, I really wanted a pork sausage, which I hadn't eaten pork in forever. But y'all, I ate that sausage and it was so good to my soul. But it tore my stomach up. So I was like, let's not do that again. I was just laughing. Once again, the answer is absolutely not. Hello, Tiffany. How are you? Yeah, spiders can, yeah, all the spiders could die for all I care. Naked and afraid? Absolutely not. Oh, wow. From Kenya, East Africa. Wow. Oh, yeah, I think he hopped on before.
International.
Can you make hot water cornbread? Actually, I cannot. Well, I won't say I can't.
I was gonna say.
I won't say that I can't. I'll just say that I've never made it before. But I've seen it be made before, and it seems fairly easy. But I love to cook, so it might seem what's easy to someone else might be difficult. Yes, scorpions are terrifying. I actually had a scorpion right next to my foot one time. I didn't know it at a friend's house who lived out in the country. It was terrifying. And I'm so very glad that it did not get me. Yes, okay, I received the international. Yes. Chitterlings. That is exotic, mama. If you're from the South, you've tried chitlins at least once.
Nope.
What? At one point in my life, my brother convinced me that they were good. And I was like, I think I like these. And the next time, I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. Y'all, one time my mama, let me tell you how gross chitlins are. One time my mama was cleaning chitlins, and I was standing next to her talking, and she was cleaning it, and she slung chitlin juice in my eye. And my eye swole up, and it was swole for a few days. Gross. Yeah, no, it ain't happening. It's disgusting. And they smell terrible. Whoa. What's a scorpion? I don't even want to hear about it. What is that? Fried chitlins? That sounds like a heart attack. That sounds like a pure heart attack. No, I've not tried them. That ain't, what is that about? What is it? Tastes probably like skins, pork rinds. What's the worst job I ever had? Come on, Frost Supreme, coming with the questions. The worst job I ever had.
This is live on YouTube.
Oh, it is. Oh, I can't. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is the worst job I've ever had? That's tough.
It's really
I would say, oh, I know the worst job I ever had. It was the worst job I ever had because of where I was mentally. I had extreme postpartum depression, and I was going through a lot. I was in the master's program, get my master's. I just had a baby, and I had just gotten married, and I was a first year teacher. So no, I was thinking about it. Wasn't a library, Mom. It was my first year as a teacher, a drama teacher. That was a terrible experience, I must say. It was terrible. Up until about 2 years ago, I still had, if I ever even thought about it, I would get nauseated. And I had a lot of shame because I ended up having to resign, and I had a lot of shame around that because I felt like I gave up, but I wouldn't return. So now that I think about it, I'm like, oh, I need to be out of there. Ugh, gross, Mom. All right, be safe, safe travels. We're gonna hop off here soon too, probably around 12:15. Practicing my wedding vows that will never. I hate outdoor bugs. Yes. Oh, that's hilarious. I just caught what you said. You said in your wedding vows that you will never camp. Yes. I had pig feet, but don't do pork no more and barely beef. Same. I don't think I've ever tasted pig feet before. Or maybe I have. It wasn't memorable, obviously. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, Mom. So, for those of you all who are still on, right across the bottom of the screen, I'm going to just do some housekeeping things before we get off. I want to share a few things with you. If you're on here and you're wondering what Patreon is my YouTube subscriber membership. It's $12 a month. I forgot to mention when you join, you get 15% off of merchandise on my store, my YouTube storefront, and you can go to my website and click on my merchandise there. Also, if you would like to join, if you could put that across the screen really quick, babe. If you would like to join, you could join us on Patreon. We do have some very great news that I'm going to be sharing soon, and it's only going to be available on Patreon because I am trying to shift a lot of people in that direction because I have more content that I want to give, but I don't just want to give it out. I want people to get exclusive content. And so my Neckbone gang, they have been faithful for 5 months, going on 6 months now. And they deserve some exclusive videos and things. So anyway, if you decide to join my Patreon, you can join my Patreon, and it's $12 a month. You get exclusive content. You get behind the scenes filming from me. You get the Zoom call where you get to talk to myself and my characters, including Miss Jenkins and Miss Brown, Miss Stacy. Also, you get 15% off of merchandise. So, yes, that's my mama. Yes. Y'all convinced my mama to join the Patreon too. She ought to be on there. Yeah, that is. And so, yes, so if you would like to join, that's the benefits of joining. Also, baby, if you could put the center stage We had a question earlier. People were asking about updates with my school, my homeschool. We are currently raising funds. And so if you would like to donate, anything will help. Anything will help. The donations go towards supplies and scholarships for our students. So if you would like to help in any way, I actually have had some subscribers just silently just send donations. So much so I don't even know who they are. And I'm like, how do I just respond back via email and tell them thank you? I wish I could, call them out and make a big deal about it, because people taking time to donate to my business and donate to these children, just, it really blesses my heart. It blesses me more than anything. So yeah, because this is helping out families in my community to help provide better education for their children. And I say better education because I believe what we're doing at Center Stage provides better education. So yeah. Also, what else do I have to share? If you would like to email me about a collab, you can email me at embrace at the mompreneur plug. Okay, embrace at the mompreneurplug.com. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's funny. Guys, whenever that time comes, I will be sure to let you all know. You are so talented. You should be on Broadway. You should do Broadway. I would love to. That's been a dream of mine forever. Because theater is one of my first loves. I actually went to college for it. My undergrad is in theater education. And so I'm used to being on the stage for sure. One of my dream roles is to play Rafiki in The Lion King on Broadway and be in the Color Purple musical as the Gossip Trio. I would love that. Good night, Miss Emma. Hello, how are you? Hi, Bob. How are you? That's my pumpkin right there. That's my friend from college. Praying to see you on Tyler Perry movie or whatever you desire and beyond. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, if Tyler Perry want to hit me up, I'm down. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything. That's housekeeping. Thank you all for joining. I see some new people have joined us. We're about to end it here at about 12:15. So people are asking questions, and I was just giving some housekeeping about what you can do and how you can be a blessing to my channel and or my business. So I'm grateful for that. First time on here, great content. Thank you, Amanda. Welcome. So yeah, it's been fun on here with you guys tonight. This is definitely a more lighthearted live. I know my last one was very emotional, but hey, y'all know I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. So y'all know how I do. Okay. So everyone is saying welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I was checking my email. I'm getting notifications on Patreon. So, oh, you're from Georgia. Well, hello, fellow Georgian.
Is that what they call us?
I mean, that's
Georgian.
Georgians. We are Georgians.
Georgian.
George of the jungle. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
Watch out for that tree. Oh, watch out for that tree.
Yeah.
George, your parents raised you well, and you are so down to earth. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Watch out for that tree.
Well, thank you for checking in, my Rob, my Bob. I guess I should stop calling you that, but I'm gonna forever call you that. Or I could just start calling you Robbie. Robbie. No, I like Bob better. But thank you for checking in. I'm glad that you're alive and well. Go on and check out some more of my other content since you want a rabbit hole. Go on and binge watch some of my videos with Miss Jenkins. Y'all, Bob got to experience Miss Jenkins for real in college because I act just like Miss Jenkins in college. They called me Mama Tam. Yes. George of the Jungle. That show used to be crazy. They did a George of the Jungle movie too. But I didn't understand the difference between George of the Jungle and Tarzan. I remember I used to get them confused. But Tarzan said, oh. And then George of the Jungle, what did he say? Oh. They were. Mama Tam, yes, that's what they called me. You know it. You know it, Bob. We try to be, Amanda, because we a big happy family. We are a family like a giant tree, branching out toward the sky. We are a family. We are so much more than just you and I. We are growing free. Sorry, y'all. I just went into Dream Girls mode.
Sure did.
Am I going to pursue my PhD? That's a great question. That's the plan. I always saw myself as Dr. Francis. However,
that's funny.
However,
You didn't catch what you just said.
Dr. Francis.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
You always saw yourself.
Yeah, by the time I got married with you, babe.
That was, if it's always, that means it was before.
I'm saying I always saw myself since I've had the degree. I know what I was trying to say. Yeah, so I've always saw that was in my future. Y'all, school is tiring and it's expensive. So when the Lord blessed me with the funds to pay for it and not have to take out any more student, because if I told y'all how much y'all owe the student loans, y'all would be like, what? It's a shame how much I owe, and it's a shame that school costs that much and that they would even allow people to be in debt like that. It's crazy. These other countries, it's free. Anyway, don't even get me started on that.
Please don't.
But yes, so I do feel like eventually I would pursue it. But I don't want to pursue it just getting any degree. And if I feel like I'll say this, if I find myself getting a degree just for the sake of getting it, I'm not going to do it. So yes. Yes, honey. I love me some good Dream Girls. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. Really, Miss Rhonda? Miss Rhonda is always throwing shade at me. Yeah, sing. Now, Hope can sing, y'all.
Hope can sing. Hope is dope.
Tell him, Hope. Somebody stop that, Brother Corey. You know what she meant.
Hope is dope.
All right, y'all. We got 4 minutes before we wrap it up. Maybe I'll sing a song. What's on my heart? What's on my heart to sing to y'all? What do I want to sing? Trying to think of what I want to sing. What's been on my heart?
What's been on my heart?
Lord, you are good. You've been so good. Lord, you are good. You've been better than good. I can't praise you enough. I owe you my life. can't praise you enough. Even if I tried, 'cause you've been so good to me. 'Cause there's so many doors you've opened, so many ways you've made, so many times you've healed me. You've been better than good to me. So many doors you've opened, so many ways you've made, so many times you've healed me. You've been better than good to me. So many doors you've opened, so many ways you've made, so many times you've healed me. You've been better than good to me. If you're going to sing, babe, sing. So many doors you've opened, and so many ways you've made, so many times you've healed me. That blessed me. Bob says raises palms. I'm so tickled. As soon as I found this Patreon password, I will be honored. Yay, thank you, Bob. And by the way, congrats. I'm so freaking proud of you graduating. I just want you to know. And I'm loving the locks, boo. I'm locking mine up in September.
I don't believe it.
I am. He don't believe me. Watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
You know why I don't, though.
I do change my hair a lot, though.
Change your hair like
But,
that?
yeah, congrats to Bob, y'all. That's my friend, and he just graduated. And I'm proud of him. Thank you. Yes. But that song, because y'all, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. God has been good. And I know this has been a crazy 2 years. But God has been good to me. And I know he's been good to you. Because you're still here, you're still living, you're still breathing and having your being. Huh? What you say now? So I just want you to know, I'm gonna praise him no matter what. I'm just, but that song is good to me. Yeah, that song. And another one that's on my heart, and I'm gonna sing it and I'm gonna be done. I love you, Jesus. I worship and adore you. Just want to tell you, Lord, I love you more than anything. Oh, that's funny. I love you, Jesus. I worship and adore you. Just want to tell you, Lord, I love you more than anything. I lift my hands in total adoration unto you. You reign on the throne, for you are God and God alone. Because of you, my cloudy days are gone. I can sing to you this song. I just want to say that I love you more than anything. Wrap me in your arms, for you are the shelter from the storm. When all my friends were gone, you were right there all alone. I've never known a love like this before. And I just want to say that I love you more than anything. I'm gonna leave that at that. Cause if not, I'll be done went on up in another place. Y'all ain't gonna be able to pull me back.
By the way, shout out to Bob.
Bob, just y'all Neckbone crew. For those of you that are still here, please hop in the comment sections and tell.
Shout out to Bob for being the first guy.
He is the first guy to join Patreon. I can no longer say "Hey, ladies" in the group anymore. Hey, I caught it for a second, Bob. I'm back. Y'all tell Bob welcome to the Neckbone gang. He in there. He in the Neckbone crew now. Y'all welcome him on in.
I'm commenting as myself.
Okay, Cody Paul speaks. All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to cause I feel the Lord up on here. I'm finna go and have to worship on my own, honey, cause woo Lord, he's been good to me. I had a rough this July was that was a month from hell, literally, because it was hot as hell, and then it was a month from hell, literally. And God is just, he's good. He's good. He's good. Bobby Bro. Hope call him Bobby Bro. I am done. Yeah, child. He done Cody done hopped up in here. Go ahead, Miss Jenkins. Agatha, I'm so tickled. When she said, I was laughing because I saw when Miss Rhonda started commenting random stuff. It was her cat walking across the screen. Yes, he is, Corey. Wipes gravy from lip. I am done. Yes. I'm trying to be hip like the kids, bro. I'm done. They do not say bro. They say bruh. I don't know what else they say. This child said bro. They do double stuff like bussin'. Oh, that food was bussin'. I'm like, okay, children. All right, y'all. It is 12:19. I'm sorry, but I had to get a little praise before I got up off. Y'all know I gotta do a little something. Come on, token man. Y'all, for those of y'all who have seen, I know Bob will get this reference and probably Hope. Do y'all remember on All That Repairman? I'm Repairman, man. I'll get to it eventually. That was from Amanda's show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm Repairman, man. And then the other dude, Pierre Escargot. Le sang flan, chef flan. Hey, you! Who put that boot on my neck? Anyway. Good night, Bob. Y'all remember them? Hello. He was so aggravating. But for those of y'all who remember, what was his name on Living Color? Oh, doggone it. Jim Carrey's character, Fire Marshal Bill. Let me tell you something. Fire Marshal Bill. He never fixed anything. He broke everything when he came in the house. He would fly through their ceilings and then land on the table, break the coffee table. Not hip. I'm done. Anyway, y'all, I'm cutting up now. I'm getting ready to go on. Y'all remember him? Let me tell you something. Fire Marshal Bill. Y'all know I'm really crazy. Y'all ain't seen that side of me on my channel, just the goofy Miss Jenkins. But I don't know what Cody over there humming, child. He forever humming something. Sometimes I'm like, babe, hush. All right, guys. So we're gonna hop off because Cody has to work in the morning and I need to sleep. I got the week off this week. Want to do it. Thank you, Lord. So yeah. I will see you guys in the next live. I'm going to try to do more lives like I was doing before. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Mwah.